Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Makes the grab. It's Corton. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Now it's 2nd down here. And now the run off the left tackle. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. It's a run. Running back's got it. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's a quick grab. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. 1st down and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Third down after that running play. Looking to throw. It's Daly. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the Seminoles will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Running it back, it's Joseph. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
The key on the third down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. And the Canes will crank up the tempo. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. This one will be fair caught. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined to the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Breaking tackles. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short game.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running. But as Miami Hurricane back, he's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Horton. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Fights off a defender. Breaking through defenders. Again, ripping through the defense. QB in the clear now. Touchdown for the U. Wills his way to the end zone.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. They recover their own fumble, but it is a big loss.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's running out of time here. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. And the Noles will have to punt this one away.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around.
He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. So the offense clicking now. They're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
We'll call for the fair catch here. State offense on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Daly. Caught quickly. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw. Nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Got space, looking to score. He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And now the handoff. Fights off a defender. Spins away from defenders. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Horton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. And the tailback's got it again. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he'll be brought down.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Horton. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Throw to the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Canes. This offense really clicking.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about their running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking downfield, it's Daly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The Noles will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida State.
Love to watch his quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The offense is back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. Incomplete. They cannot connect.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take another shot right here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory, down at the 49. And so the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
completion. They'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offense. Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Miami, 31, Florida State, 14.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Fires it on the move. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Secondary backed up off the ball now. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earhole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. You can expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. And he finds the running back in the flat. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Dropping back, it's Daly. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warwick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, what a job by the offense coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
21.
This one will be fair caught. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Not much on that play, brought down short.
He's tackled at the 26.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And a handoff as they run the counter play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Running back grabs it on the screen.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Looking to throw. It's Daly. Lets it fly to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Powers through. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Hill. Runs through the defender. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the quarterback dropping back. And is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Across midfield. Inside the 30. At the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown for the U. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
21.
Returner decides to fair catch this. State offense heads back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Miami 38, Florida State 21.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to pass. It's Daly. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's looking to scramble. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Just what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
Florida State, 28.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off the play fake on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just about to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On first down, it's play action. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but tell you what they've done, planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Daly. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening them.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the back gets the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it for a big gain. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Touchdown, Florida State. Still plenty of life left. Here we go. Let's let you hope more. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute, you're up by a couple scores. All of a sudden, you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Bringing it out, it's Joseph. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs during the late stages of this game.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Dropping back, it's Daly. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Running back has it on the screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Will he score here? And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Past the 20. Touchdown, Miami. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to, and he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Knowles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield.
It's blocked. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll work the clock here with their running game. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff